Hey friends, I'm on sabbatical for the month of August, so I'm pre-recording a bunch of videos about things that aren't new in HubSpot but are worth knowing. Except for today when I'm kind of going to cheat and tell you about something that's pretty new. But let's talk about Customer Agent. In general, Customer Agent is just something you should be familiar with, something you should be paying attention to. Of all of our agents, it's the one that's been around the longest. It's the one we have the most confidence in. We're pretty sure that if you set it up and train it, it's going to be able to deflect at least 70% of your incoming requests. Could be more than that. We've seen some customers get up to 90-95%. It's pretty incredible. So when you come into Customer Agent, the main thing you want to do is give it some knowledge. There's a lot of different kinds of content you can add. Of course, you can add things from HubSpot. These are your landing pages, website pages, knowledge-based articles. Anything you have set up in HubSpot will be updated in real time. You update it you update the content of a knowledge-based article. You don't have to update a Customer Agent. It knows immediately and just has that information. You can also import information from public URLs. You can add up to 5,000 additional pages from this URL. You can choose specific paths and things. This gets updated weekly. There is a bit of a delay there, but still pretty good. And then you can upload files, and there is an enormous list of file types we support. This is not just documents and text files like you might expect. You can give it videos, just like you would train a new human agent. It'll watch the videos. You can give it images. You can give it really like structured data. So if you give it a spreadsheet or a JSON folder, a file, your pricing catalog or whatever, it can have all that stuff. It can answer questions. And then you can also just create short answers. You can type in, when someone asks you what our hours of operations are, you say 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, right? Tricky thing about a short answer is you have to remember to update it, right? If something changes. So I think in general, it's better to point it at some sort of content that you will keep up to date. And then the thing that's even more exciting is that in addition to answering questions, Customer Agent can take actions. And this is where I'm cheating and telling you something new. This is new as of today. I'm recording this July 28th, so I know it's been nearly a month ago. Today, this is in public beta. Maybe it's live by the time you see this. We have a lot more action types than we used to have. Historically, actions in Customer Agents have meant hitting an API endpoint, which is great for password resets and order tracking. But now look at this library of actions we have. We can enroll the visitor in a workflow. We can update a CRM object. We can still hit that API request. We can do some stuff in Shopify. The visitor can go in a workflow. The ticket can go in a workflow. We can find invoices. We can create or update CRM objects. We can find CRM objects and associated objects. We can get CRM object by ID, read ticket properties, read contact properties, collect ticket properties, create a note. And if there's something here you want that you don't see, the team is taking requests right now, which is pretty cool. So your Customer Agent, by all means, should absolutely be trained up in answering questions and deflecting those tickets. But where you get real power and real magic is when you start having it take actions. And there's so many things you can do now. And I think it's a really exciting opportunity to just dive in and start building stuff. So that's what I've got for you today. Check out Customer Agent. It's tried and true. I really believe in it. And the pricing is so reasonable. It's 50 credits per resolution. So if it can't answer a question and it ends up handing off to a human, you don't get charged for that. It's only when it actually saves you work that it consumes credits, which I just think is wonderful. So Customer Agent, yay, give it a try. That's what I've got for you today. And I'll be back next time with more HubSpot goodness.